Well, hello everybody. I am on my way to Gay Gardens. It is a beautiful day here again. A little chilly. Not gonna lie, it's only 50 degrees according to my car. And we are going down to see what's been going on. So the road we're on actually has kind of an interesting story. Part of this road was surveyed by George Washington himself when he was a young surveyor back in the 1700s. And his birthplace is actually on this road I'm on right now. Kind of interesting. We actually have not passed it yet, but I'm about to pass it soon. So if you know where he was born, you know where I am. If not, I am in Westmoreland County, Virginia on Route 3. So that is where I am right now. So I will be in Gay Gardens very shortly. Actually, we are getting ready to pass his birthplace. It's going to be right there. See where that road is? That's his birthplace. Maybe in a video we'll actually go there. That would be kind of fun. We have a few historic houses around here that are kind of interesting, that are open to the public, that are part of the National Park Service. George Washington's birthplace is one of them. Stratford Hall is another one. That was the Lee family. We also had James Monroe's birthplace is in Colonial Beach. Let's see. George Washington's boyhood home is in Fredericksburg, Virginia, which isn't far from me. And his sister's house, which is a beautiful home, is also in Fredericksburg. And Mary Ball Washington, his mother, her home in Fredericksburg is also on the National Register of Historic Places and is open to the public. So that might be kind of a fun little video, show you some more of Virginia. But anyway, I will get back to what I'm doing, which is currently driving. And we'll see you at Gay Gardens. All right, well, just got here and already there is stuff going on. So I'm going to stand back here, but I see that they are cutting down that tree, which is precariously leaning over those old outbuildings that we want to save. So that little building you see is the outhouse, and the other one, which is slightly larger, was a chicken coop. As you can see, they are on the picker, cutting down the top branches because it is, well, leaning. I do want to point out, we are not cutting these trees down for the sake of cutting down trees. We are cutting them down because they are not safe or they are dead. And we will be replanting trees when the time permits. But as of right now, we are more concerned about safety and also the safety of the structures on this property, because if that tree came down, those buildings would not be around much longer. So let's go. The roof's there. It looks nice. You can see all on. And you can see they put little ice guards on, which is good for this area. Not a whole lot. And we are going to walk around the front of the house now and see what the front looks like. So, lots of changes. As you can see, they have really been working hard. See, there's a whole new roof on everything. That is such a good sight to see. And let's see. And the columns are back up and looking sharp. And these are the decorative pieces you saw them cutting out in the previous videos. Those look really, really nice. So those look really, really, really nice. They still have a few to put on over here, which is not too bad. But it kind of shows you what they've done. So the black paint you see there, that is the foundation of the porch, which they did have to do a little repair work to. And then that's obviously the new porch. And then that is just a strip to attach us to. And of course, there'll be some trim that goes along there to finish it up. But that looks really good. I really like that. And they still have a little bit of work to do on the framing. More decorative, I'm sure, but it is a lot better than where we started, which was a porch that was severely, severely dangerous. This floor looks nice. It's good to see an actual floor, because I don't know if you all remember, but I certainly do, because it was dangerous. This floor was almost impossible to walk on. So it's nice to actually see a straight level floor again. And over here, you will notice there is a tree missing. So this tree that was here was actually struck by lightning. And only 1/5 of it was actually alive. So it was on its way out. So all that has been removed, the ground has been cleared, and then right there, that stump you see, that tree also had to be removed because the telephone lines here are being replaced by the phone and power company, because that pole, I don't know if you can kind of see it, is kind of a little bent. It's not uncommon for them to warp over time, and that becomes dangerous because they obviously could potentially fall over. Since that transformer's up there, if that falls over, catch fire, it's a whole thing. So they have to be removed. So the tree coming down was inevitable. One, because it's too close to the power pole, and two, it was actually growing into the line. So that's a safety issue. So that had to be done. And you'll see out in the field, there's another one they'll be replacing as well. And let's see what the back looks like. So this is the back of the house. And again, they still have some soffit repair to do, which is what they're going to be doing next. But the roof being put on was a big step in the right direction, because it was pretty much gone. Now, you'll see here, these are the corbels they found when they were doing the roof. They're kind of hidden by the second story addition now. Unfortunately, a lot of them were pretty rotten, so they weren't able to really get them off one piece, but hopefully we can save some of them and do something with them. And you can see different colors. This is the color they are now, but it looks like they were maybe green at one time, which is pretty common for a house this age. Maybe even blue, not sure. Oh, and look, we have a contractor. Hi, David. How are you? Good. Well, you guys have been busy.
Yeah, we're trying to. We had a little problem with the women blowing, so I know they want to save the outhouse.
Yeah.
And we were ready to take lunch. We hear, so that's why we stopped what we was doing to
Oh.
try to get that down before it knocked everything
Oh
down.
dear. Well, yeah, we don't want that to happen, do we? Yes, it is. But at least it's not raining.
A lot colder too.
Yes.
Give me the 7 degrees back.
Yes. I see you cut down these trees, which are nice, because
Oh, yeah.
they were about dead anyway.
Well, the big one was dead. This one was by the power line. The power company gonna put a new pole in, so it was just like I showed you last time. We just took the whole line over.
Yep.
It looks a whole lot better.
Yes, and I'm loving the porch now that the columns are back on. but this looks great.
She's coming along.
So I guess next is to finish the trim and I guess the handrails.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some paint on the floor. We can have a good temperature. Even though it's 70 degrees, the surface temperature still ain't.
Right.
So I need to dump a little more than that. Air temperature 7 degrees, surface temperature probably 40 degrees, 35.
Right, yes. Especially this part of the house is very shady, so
Shady the spot, yes.
yeah, so it's always chilly over here, it seems.
Yeah, we got all the nice little things. We put some OG trim on top of it. So we had to make all these.
Right.
And we had to cut the rails up top. Well, the colors up top, put it down here.
To make it compliant with the height that needs to be.
For the rails.
Yeah.
They want rails in, so we got to get it where the rails need to be at. And then we backfill the hole and
Yeah. Well, and the ground's level again. Cause
I don't think nothing is over here because you can see how that looks. It ain't nothing really level in here.
Yeah.
That's how it was at one point in time. So,
but it's,
like we have to pack everything back where it needs to be.
yeah. But I love it. I love the color of the roof. It looks nice.
Oh, the color is real nice. The color David and Michael sent me about the same color, maybe a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
It's gonna go pretty well with it. Yes, it
Oh,
did.
good, good. So what's new inside?
Really nothing.
Nothing.
Yesterday we tackled this.
Mm-hmm.
Got the trees down, got everything cleaned up, hauled away, dump truck out.
Well, I think just taking these trees down really actually adds some light over
Gave it
here.
a whole lot more sunlight.
Yeah, so that might actually help. Maybe it'll be a little warmer over here.
The only thing we're inside we're ready to start doing is putting the cardboard down on the floor.
Uh-huh.
So when we take the ceilings out, we ain't have to worry about the dust and the cracks in case they want to refinish and stain.
Right.
The dust is really gonna be a problem. So that's why I want to put all the cardboard down just to make sure.
Right,
You might
right.
want to get them showing how to put them in. You want? Yeah, we was doing this and then we took lunch and we was like, what is that? And then we seen it. We looked back there and seen it leaning up on the outhouse. And my guy said, look, don't they want to save that? I said, I'm pretty sure they told me they wanted to save it.
Yeah, yeah, we do want to save those buildings.
So I called them and let them know what was going on. He said, yeah, David, what you got to do?
Yeah. So only thing with old properties, the trees sometimes are just as old.
Yes, indeed.
and
There's
not.
a couple more dead ones around.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess with the lady, she's an older lady. You know, trying to keep up
Yeah.
all
It's,
these trees and trying to keep it up.
well, you know, and I think when you get to a certain age, you just kind of, it's not as important to you.
Right.
But when you buy a house, you kind of don't want it to collapse. You don't want anything to fall on it, so. But those look nice. And I guess a trim will go around the tops and bottoms to kind of finish it off.
This will get graded up to somewhere around here,
Uh-huh.
up top. There's a board that goes about the same with this. And it'll look like that. Not this board itself, but
Right.
there's another board that look like this.
Okay.
That'll top it off like that. By the picture they sent us, it's coming along.
Yes, I'm in love with it. I really think that bottom detail is much nicer than just the bricks that were there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the stairs, are they going to be wooden as well?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to run them wooden, and I'm going to run them the same way like this, the tongue and groove, the old school on the stairs. But the strings is cut out, so if you want to...
Okay. Okay.
So the strings are cut out.
Okay.
And I'm still working on this puzzle here.
Now this is the molding for
The window.
around the window. Okay.
And then we found a couple more pieces that got to go somewhere. So,
Well.
and this is the board I was talking about. So we'll tape all this down on top of the floors.
Okay.
Because if you get drywall dust in here, if they paint it, it won't be a big deal.
Right.
But they try to refinish it to bring that hot pine out and put a clear coat on it or some kind of light stain. Then
Right.
you don't want to have all that drywall dust in the cracks. So we're just gonna take the extra precaution. Put down the feature. We do it now. It makes it easier in the future.
Right. Yeah. It's always better better to have a prevention than a cure.
Yes.
Okay. And I know I was talking today. They said they said this metal man can take all that too because they said they're probably never going to use it. So okay.
Oh, the fireplace?
Yeah.
Oh, probably it's just old time.
Well, I think
it's their house. So
yeah. I think they would like to actually see if the flues are if they are still usable. Maybe putting in like gas lines at some point or something else.
I know we had talked about putting gas logs or something in here.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And then
Southern Stone Works, Richmond,
yeah,
Virginia.
I don't know where. I guess that must have come off another stove or something at one time.
I know I found a piece of trim that had Reedsville, Virginia on it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! And
you
somewhere in the
see it?
house, yeah. It's always nice to see it's a little bit of history. And this is the other puzzle you're working on.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Stan Reedsville, Virginia. Crown motor.
Wow. And what was this on?
Crown motor.
Okay. So this was on the porch?
Yeah, somewhere on the porch, outside the porch.
Oh wow, look at that. All those years just hiding in plain sight.
It's still there, still staying.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, definitely.
We got the mats out here. I don't know if you see the mats for the electric company. So
Oh, yeah.
Everything done. In the flower bowls.
Oh, good. Did they say when they're going to be doing that?
No, they really, I guess the weather permitting. So they got
Of course.
the first day they came out here, they just walked it. And then they said, well, we might put some mats out there so it won't protect the field and won't, get stuck. So I understand that.
Okay.
I definitely understand that because we got the lift stuck in the yard. So.
Right. Well, I know the farmer is going to start farming these two fields again soon. So
Yeah, David told me that.
be nice to at least have some activity going on in the field, something just sitting there. All right. Well, David, you guys have been moving right along, and I can't wait to see when I come back next week what's going on. It'll probably be a little dustier if you're taking down ceilings.
Well, I don't know yet. We're working on trying to get this porch. I need me a front step. They're going to try to get this step down.
Yes. It would be nice to have
So I
steps.
can get in. The ceilings is really not a necessity right now. It will be when it's time to put the HVAC in. We'll worry about getting it out.
Right.
I like to have it ready. A rain day come, we'll go in there and mess with ceilings.
Right. Yeah. That way you always just stay busy doing something.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr.
All right.
Mr. Butler.
All right, thank
And
you too much.
I'll let you get back to your work. All right. Thank you now.
Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button.